Make sure
Yeah.
they use all three. Yeah, Brown X Glitter ask, how do you network yourself? Oh man, I'm super shiny. Okay. Meeting people was just easy to me. I'd be like, hey, how's it going? I always try to get to know somebody. The more people I met, I eventually was able to just be super comfortable with talking with anyone. That's not to say that I still do not get uncomfortable. Now I'm at a different place in my life as far as because I'm in this career field that I am, which is this creative career field. A lot of the networking I do, I consider it as like networking with intention. I used to paint, do sketching, do graphics and photo, and then I learned video. So there was a time where I just wanted to be an artist and get my art out there and expose myself, and I used photography as a entryway into networking at galleries. So I would take the bus and I would go to galleries and I would take pictures of people there, and I would try to get their information. I'd write it down, I'd get their business card, and I would keep all their business cards in my, well, actually this entire box is filled with cards and filled with flyers. I would keep people's business cards, and with a photo that I took of them at the gallery, send them the picture in hopes that they would either retag me, talk about me, point other people to the direction of where they got the photo. At the gallery events, I would try to find the owner of the gallery. Why? Because as I said, I wanted to be an artist and I wanted to put my art into the gallery. I would take a picture of them, I do a little video of them, and then I'd send it to them to the email. This is a long process. I think you have to get over that barrier of being uncomfortable first. So I mean, we as I said, this is me networking with intention. I had to like cross a certain part of my life and say, look, if I want to take my career to the next level, I have to really get comfortable with this change. So yeah, that's one way I started exposing myself. I gained a couple clients that way. So at the time I was shooting with my little Sony, and I would actually borrow people's cameras. I'd pay my friends like $50 to $100 to just use their equipment so I could have the best quality. Eventually, I could upcharge the client and say, hey, I'll do this for X amount, and then pay my friend, and then yeah. So another way that I decided to network was I actually walked around to businesses. I went to other businesses, small businesses that perhaps needed my creative service. I didn't have the best quality camera, but my work ethic at the time I have developed, which I still maintain. I try to maintain this work ethic now. It's like get the information, get it done as much as I can, or get it out there as quick as I can. So one of the first places I would go to, because it revolved around art, I would go to tattoo shops. And at tattoo shops I would say, hey, do you guys need photos? And it was uncomfortable. I'll admit it. Long story short, I ended up talking to the owner. He gave me a chance. He gave me $100 to do a video of his entire store. Doing one thing after another definitely makes you comfortable. Of course, when it comes to networking, it all revolves around what you're trying to do. I'm just, in my scenario, since I do video and I have this service, I would go to places and I would ask if my services were needed. And I would try to get over that insecure, awkward feeling. So over time, you just got to build this confidence level, approaching one person at a time. Even my social skills helped me at my jobs. And at my job, I met a person, and that person ended up being a model. She was really cool with me, so she understood that I did photos. So I took a whole bunch of photos of her. Eventually she was invited to events in which she could meet other photographers and other models, and she asked me to tag along, so I did. At these events, I would make sure I have a business card. So make sure you have a business card so that when you are invited to an event, that you are able to give them your information. And when you give them your information, it clearly says who you are, what you do, and it points them to the direction of your services or what you're capable of. Even go further on that, you want to make sure your Instagram looks your Instagram tells the story of what you do, or if your YouTube channel tells them what you do, make sure on your business card it points them to your YouTube channel. The more I am in my field, there are people that have helped me understand things that I need to do, so the things that I'm telling you are things that I'm doing myself. Since currently I'm trying to build a creative agency, I'm looking for highly creative people, reliable people, looking to basically partner up with people in which they could trust me, and I become this like salesperson to go find the right clients. And I feel like when I'm finding the right clients, everything that I've learned would allow me to go find the right people. So what I'm currently doing so that I can network with people is I'm actually using online. Like, I'm going online. I recently went up onto meetup.com. I'm trying to find other sites similar to meetup.com so that I can meet like-minded individuals. Once I find the right meetup or the right blog, once I find that, then all my skills, all my communication skills, I'm trying to be thorough and clear and let people know, like, this is who I am, this is what I do. So when I would meet a person and I ended up working with them, they felt good enough to share my skills to another person that may require it. You really want to try your best in doing what you do every time for whoever it is. So like, do your best quality of work as much as you can, you know, for whoever you work with, because that work will then, like, that'll speak for you and other people will share it for you. It's currently how I landed some of my current clients. I worked for one person, and that one person introduced me to another person, and the exposure allowed other people to come into my life, and then now this body of work, it overall is helping me. This, from when I started to now, all this learning experience helps me with my networking, if that makes sense. Get past the uncomfortable feeling and that fear. And it's easier said than done. It's like repetition. You know, learn to say hi to one person at a store and do it again and then start asking questions to other people. That'll eventually allow you to feel confident just to having a conversation with anyone. My name is Mar. My Instagram is worth_Mar. Feel free to follow me, check me out. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, give me a thumbs up. Talk to you later. Bye.